It's time for a little holiday myth busting.
This is going to be fun. From filling up on Thanksgiving dinner to door busting on Black Friday, we are debunking some long-held beliefs.
Dr. Jen Caudle is joining us live for a true or false test. Good morning, Dr. Jen.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. All right, you want to do the honors and get it started?
All right, well, let's do the one that everyone thinks is true. Does tryptophan really make you fall asleep and make you feel drunk?
Okay, tryptophan. The answer to that is actually false. So tryptophan is an amino acid that's a precursor to things like melatonin and serotonin that are involved in sleep regulation. So people have often said over the years, oh, it's the tryptophan in the turkey that makes you so sleepy after a Thanksgiving meal. Well, not so much. There's not enough tryptophan to do it. Actually, it's the Thanksgiving meal. It's all of that turkey, but stuffing and gravy and mashed potatoes and all the stuff we're eating. It's simply all of the food we're eating that makes us tired. So it's not the tryptophan by itself.
Yeah, it's like, duh. You
Yeah.
just ate too much.
I know, you're just feeling heavy. And you know, when you have all that weight after dinner, you're like, do I just lump on the couch or do I go for a walk with my cousin? And we were talking about the cousin walk yesterday. We'll fill you in on that in a minute, Dr. Jen. Does the after dinner walk decrease bloating?
Yes. Yeah. And I love that. So, by the way, a nap on the couch always feels nice, but you know what might be even better is that walk after dinner. When you feel heavy, as you were saying, and bloated, etc., walking actually can help stimulate our bowels. It can be really good. And a few other things to help minimize bloating during dinner is not eating too fast. You know, I know we're all excited and waiting for that Thanksgiving dinner, but slowing down, minimizing carbonated beverages and alcohol, making sure we're going for that walk afterwards. And believe it or not, while we want everyone to eat their veggies, there are some veggies actually that can cause more bloating, things like broccoli and Brussels sprouts and cauliflower. So this is not a pass not to eat them, but just keep in mind, you know, what you are eating. And then, yes, go for that walk. It will help.
And Dr. Jen, given that you're snug by the fire, how about the folks going out to the parade? It's going to be very cold. They always say, oh, you lose so much, hot air from your head. How does that work?
Yeah, so people do say that, right? Like people say, oh, you're going to lose 40 to 50% of your body heat or most of your body heat through your head. So that is actually false. It is true that we lose body heat from our head, but we don't use more body heat from our head proportionally than we do from other parts of our body. That being said, if you're out at the parade, I need you to stay warm. And one way to stay warm is to put a hat on. So make sure you got your hat on, your gloves on, that you're staying nice and bundled up and warm with that scarf, etc. That's going to be really helpful.
I've got a question here that I think a lot of people head into Thanksgiving and they're like, okay, I'm not going to eat all day. I'm only going to wait until dinner time, or maybe it's 3 o'clock when you have dinner. Is that the best way to go about it? Or should you kind of eat a little bit beforehand to kind of prepare yourself for the sugar shock that you're ultimately going to have?
Well, you know, that's a really good question because I personally, for myself, but also what I recommend to my patients, I do think it's important to eat something light earlier in the day. The reason why, it's kind of like, you know, if you go to the grocery store hungry, you want to literally buy everything in the grocery store. You know, I feel like oftentimes if we go into meals super hungry, it may be easier for us to overeat, to eat too quickly, etc. Remember, it's Thanksgiving. We want to enjoy all the things and all the foods, but we still want to be mindful. So perhaps a little snack earlier in the day will help us be more mindful so that we don't just kind of go completely, you know, bonkers when we see the Thanksgiving feast later on.
Dr. Jen, this was fun. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
And happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Thank you so much for being with us
Happy
today.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks so much.